Hello again. I'll put on my glove because it's not too warm out. So, still doing good. Been out here walking I feel like Forrest Gump, but not running, walking through the forest of life here, repeating a new mantra that I came up with. Drinking is impossible, but being sober is easy. So I've been repeating that in my head over and over again to change the synapses in my brain because I've been kind of worried because we were having this meeting yesterday. It's so you have to have an action plan, when you get back, what are you gonna do, write stuff out, and da 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 da. I was like, no, it's not really gonna work for me. So it's I just have to figure that out so I don't relapse into the same boat that I've been in for many years. It's been such a powerful influence over my life that has screwed everything up in so many damn ways. It's I can't even write them all down. It's just been kind of crazy. This is been the first time in probably 3 years or something like that since I was last visited the States and was at a friend's house and I was drinking there. And then she's like, you got to get your act together. And so I was sober there for not that long, but then it spiraled out of control again. So anyway, this is the first time I've been sober in many years for 5 days in a row. Yeah. So it's a journey, but I gotta do it for myself, not for others. And then I keep thinking I gotta get these thoughts about girls in my head. It's I can't think about girls or dating or seeing anybody or that. I gotta work on myself first, and that'll fall into place. Because I just, for some reason, I do fall for some good girls, but then I fall for these crazy foo-foo girls, as one girl calls them. Oh, speaking of foo-foo girls, so I got this one story I got to tell you. So the morning before I went into the hospital a couple weeks ago, my ex calls, rings up, and I don't know what she even said, but anyway, so I fell back asleep, and I was just a wreck. And so then I hear this knocking on my outside door. Knock, knock, knock. And here I am in this fog state. I didn't have my glasses on. So I thought it was my ex at the door. But it wasn't. It was this crazy, this woman just scared me with her dog. So anyway, so I was just saying, it's okay. Hey, it's okay. So a little action on the trail here. Oh, so where was I? Oh yeah. So it wasn't Caroline. It was this other girl that I'd seen a couple times, drinking girl. We were never sober together. We were always drinking heavily. So she was at the door. She's like, can I come in and stay for a couple days? I'm like, no, absolutely not. You need to go away. No, you cannot stay here. So she went away, blah, blah, blah. I actually was shaking so bad, and actually, I heard this, you just can't stop like that because you've been drinking so much. So what did I do? I went back into the liquor store and got something before I went to the hospital. So I was drunk when I went into the hospital for my addiction. So I was there a couple days underneath the IVs, and they were giving me benzos, for believe it or not, to combat the alcohol, to kind of even it out, so I wouldn't go into complete shock or something like that, or tremors or seizures. So I was there a couple days. I was sitting there eating dinner, and then some nurses walked this girl in. And I was like, holy shit. I knew exactly who it was just from behind, and the hair, the physique. So then they walked out. She saw me, I saw her. And I was like, I know that girl, it's I know her background, this and that. And so what did they do? They put her in the room right next to me. And she was a complete wreck. This is a small little foo-foo girl, 40 kilos, little physique, beautiful hair. Anyway, so she ended up I don't know if she had a seizure or what, but she passed out a few times, fainted, fell on the floor, was freaking out, busted her lip, da 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 da. So they had like a guard nurse outside her in her room, like for a day or so, like guarding her. So she had like a babysitter. So if she got up, they would walk with her wherever she went. It was kind of nuts. She was probably driving them nuts because they couldn't like let her go because she's always up and down like a little bunny rabbit. So anyway, she finally got sober, and we ended up hooking up together and like having fun like at sober. It was the first time we had ever been sober together, so it was like a different like experience for me to be with her when she was sober. So I was like, oh, this is good. Maybe we can maybe maybe I have a new girlfriend after we get out of the hospital. Anyway, so we made fun out of everything and did good, watched movies, and we're connecting. And so I got out of the hospital the one day after being there a week, and she got out the same day. So I was at home packing my bags, and I got a ring on the phone. Hey, it's me. Can I come over? I'm like, no, I'm packing my bags. I got a plan. I'm leaving tomorrow to go to my treatment facility. And she's like, da, 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 please, I have nowhere to go, da, da, da. So what do? I say yes. I didn't think it would be a big deal because we had been sober and, she knew that I had an action plan. All right, so she comes over, unloads her backpack, but within her backpack was this big bottle of whiskey. Seriously? So we are just in the hospital together, sober, and you bring this over. What do you think what do you think I'm going to do? Of course we drank it. And then I had to postpone going to where I'm at now for a week because we were heavily drinking together again. So it's like the alcohol is so fucking strong with people who have like this alcohol abuse disorder. And it's like coming up with an action plan like that works for each individual. That's what I'm trying to get at. It's like the mantra I've been saying. It's impossible to drink, but it's easy to stay sober. And I just got to keep repeating that to myself, and like to not be scared when I do go back home. Like I got to stick with it and like stick to the friends and like don't worry about dating or finance. It all work itself out if I just stay sober. Everything will be fine. So that's my message for today. It's impossible to drink, but it's easy to stay sober. All right, I got to walk back because lunch is coming up early and I have a couple kilometers to walk. All right, bye.